Imagine our planet, the Earth, a sphere hurtling through space, suddenly coming to a standstill, an abrupt stop. Now imagine this. The Earth's rotation ceases, but the atmosphere, like a runaway train, continues its relentless eastward motion at a staggering 1,700 kilometers per hour. This, my friends, is not a recipe for a good day. This is a recipe for global catastrophe. The immediate consequences of such an event would be nothing short of apocalyptic. The very core of our planet would shudder, unleashing its fury in the form of earthquakes of unimaginable magnitude. Volcanoes, dormant for millennia, would roar back to life, spewing molten rock and ash into the already chaotic atmosphere. Tsunamis, dwarfing anything witnessed in human history, would rise from the depths, driven by the immense forces unleashed by the sudden shift in the planet's balance. Coastlines would be redrawn as these monstrous waves crashed inland, reshaping continents in their wake. As if earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis weren't enough, the atmosphere, still whipping eastward at supersonic speeds, would transform into an agent of unimaginable destruction. Imagine winds of such force that they could strip the very flesh from bone, level forests in the blink of an eye, and turn buildings into rubble. These hypersonic winds wouldn't just be confined to the surface. They would reach high into the atmosphere, carrying with them debris, dust, and anything else in their path. This debris, launched into the upper reaches of the atmosphere and even into space, would turn into deadly projectiles. The skies would rain down fire as this debris, heated by friction, returned to Earth. The once familiar blue sky would be choked with dust and ash, plunging the planet into an eerie twilight. The sun, if you could even see it through the maelstrom, would be a distant pale orb. With the Earth no longer spinning, our familiar cycle of day and night would be thrown into disarray. One hemisphere would be locked in a perpetual day, facing the sun's unrelenting glare. The other would be plunged into an endless night, a chilling abyss with no promise of dawn. This drastic change in light and heat would create two vastly different environments on the same planet. The sun-facing side would bake under the constant heat, its surface scorched, its water rapidly evaporating. The side shrouded in darkness would freeze, its oceans icing over, its lands locked in a perpetual winter. Life, as we know it, would struggle to adapt to this new, unforgiving reality. Plants would wither and die without the life-giving cycle of photosynthesis. Animals, deprived of their natural rhythms and food sources, would face mass extinction. Section 4. Objects in motion and Earth at rest. Remember the law of inertia? An object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. Now imagine you're standing on the surface of the Earth as it suddenly stops spinning. You, my friend, are that object in motion. The Earth's rotation may have ceased, but your body, along with everything else on the surface, would continue moving eastward at a breakneck speed. It would be like being in a car that slams on the brakes while traveling at 1,700 kilometers per hour. The result? You, along with everything else, would be flung eastward with incredible force. Buildings would crumble, trees would be uprooted, and the very landscape of the Earth would be reshaped by this sudden, violent shift. Section 5. Reflections on a catastrophic possibility. The scenario we've been discussing, the Earth suddenly stopping its rotation while the atmosphere continues its motion, is thankfully highly improbable. The forces that keep our planet spinning are immense, and the chances of them suddenly ceasing are astronomically small. However, even though this is a hypothetical scenario, it serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance that makes life on Earth possible. It underscores the interconnectedness of our planet's systems, from the core to the atmosphere, and the potential consequences if that balance is disrupted. While we may not need to worry about the Earth suddenly stopping its spin anytime soon, it's a thought-provoking exercise that reminds us of the power of nature and the importance of understanding and respecting the forces that shape our universe.